Welcome to the BMW stand at the 2018 Paris Motor Show, and this might be the biggest news from the entire show. It is the new BMW 3 Series. Now, the 3 Series is obviously massively important for BMW. 1 in 5 of every BMW sold over the years has been a 3 Series saloon. So, yeah, it's very important. This is the first time that we've seen the new precision and poetry design language. Make of that what you will, but it's kind of what you expect, really. There's nothing too dramatic, but equally it doesn't have you rushing for a paper bag either. I actually quite like the way these lights flow into the ever bigger kidney grille. Now, the car is obviously bigger, so it's about 85 millimeters longer. It's also 16 millimeters wider. You've got a 41 millimeter longer wheelbase, which means you've got 11 millimeters more legroom in the rear, which is obviously all very good. You've also got 36 liters more boot space. However, the good news is it's actually 55 kilos lighter overall. From launch, there's going to be one petrol, which will be the 330i, and one diesel, which will be 320d. The petrol version, 0-60 in about 5.8 seconds, 55 brake horsepower, I think. And yeah, it's all fairly standard stuff. You'll be able to get adaptive suspension as an option, and also BMW xDrive, their four-wheel drive system, will be an option too. Perhaps the biggest news, though, is what's gone on in the interior. So let's go and have a look in there. So here we are in the interior of the new BMW. This is a white one, not the blue one we had earlier. And people have been saying this is the big leap forward. I'm not quite so sure. The big thing is there's no handbrake. Electric handbrake now for the first time in a 3 Series. We've got a 12.3 inch touchscreen up here, and something I've got outside. So the reduction in weight, big thing. Bonnet, front wings now made of aluminium. Elsewhere in here, yes, it's not a huge leap on. I'd say Mercedes still feels like a sort of a more certainly blingy interior, perhaps overall, but it's very nice and feels very well built indeed. Like Mercedes, which you can now say "Hello Mercedes" and it will talk back to you. This also has a Siri-like command where you say "Hey BMW" and it will do whatever you ask. Apparently, it also learns your sort of various driving habits, I suppose. If it knows that you're on a journey you regularly take and there's a toll on it, it will actually disable the stop-start and lower the driver's side window as you approach it. Rather spooky. Also, if you're saying "Hello BMW, I'm tired," it will turn the music up and lower the temperature to try and keep you awake. All very clever stuff. The car should be starting at about, I think it's £33,600 in the UK, and no doubt you'll see plenty of them out on the roads. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Would you have this, or an A4, or a Mercedes C-Class? What do you think? Is it taking a big leap on or not? And remember to keep an eye out on Carfection for all the other news from the Paris Motor Show.